Hello Internet, your friendly neighborhood gremlin here, and today we are taking a trip to the carnival. As you can probably tell, the first time I did Pietro, I just sort of panicked and freaked out and left. So he kind of needs a house. Also, I was in the mood for carnivals, because I may have been code searching last night and found some really cute carnival stuff, so here we are, giving Pietro the house he deserves. But, of course, no build is perfect, and we do hit a couple road bumps along the way. But that's alright, because in the end it turns out okay. I don't know that I love the outside, but I do really love the inside. So, at least that's something, right? And we're gonna do the outside first, so we'll end on a good note. How do y'all feel about clowns? Because they do really creep me out, I have to say. I think it's mostly just that I don't trust people, which maybe is a bad thing, but it's also why I don't do haunted houses. As much as I love horror and being scared, I do not trust the people in there. And I don't think haunted houses are like dangerous. I really don't think that it's likely that someone in there is trying to kill people. And yet, it only takes once. And then you're dead. And so I just would rather not take that risk. This is precisely why I live my life at a baseline anxiety like 6. I'm not entirely sure my psychiatrist believes me, but I do know what it's like to have less anxiety than this. Like, there's times when I'm not this anxious, and obviously times when I am more anxious. But day to day, we're like about a 6, which, I mean, isn't great. But I mean, it's been a few years. At this point, I'm pretty much used to it. Sorry, that's probably not a thing you care about. Today is a very high-stress day, but the only way out is through. So that's what we're doing. Though, looking at the exterior now, I don't think it went nearly as bad as I thought it did. It seems kind of alright. I do really like the forest. Carnival in the woods is really creepy. I was going to use the entirely flat one, but I thought trees would be creepy. And then we get to use the fun sparkly decorated trees. Because carnival, I guess? I don't know. Adding mushroom lights for whimsy. I just kind of like them. We're also going to put a couple mushrooms inside. Because why the hell not, I guess. Oh, the path. I don't know how I feel about the path. It is a path, and it's kind of cute, but it's also weird, so it just kind of exists. Paths are another one of those things I've yet to figure out, but if we just keep going, hopefully I'll get better somehow. But we've made our way inside, where I do think I succeed. It's gonna take me a minute, but I kind of decided that the outside house was kind of like a tent, but made of wood. Like the kind of thing that you'd put up at a traveling carnival and take down so it doesn't have a floor, which is why we have the swamp flooring. Also, I just wanted the swamp flooring. We can also use this fact to explain why I have a windmill and a silo indoors, because that's not normal. Imagine they were like already on the lot or something, because we tried to cover up the base of them with trees. I do really love those like fake scenery trees. They bring me a lot of joy. They don't fit like very nearly anywhere, but when they do fit, it's very exciting. And we are going to put some more in front of that vertical banner, because the base of it is hideous. Here we're using the simple panel. I was hoping that she would be the right height to sit behind the stall. She very clearly is not the right height, which made me very sad. But wouldn't that have been so great if you could just put the simple panel behind the stall and her face be there? And of course the skeleton is also too tall. I'm gonna check anyway, just in case, but he's definitely way too tall. I should have maybe had gnomes minding the stands, but I forgot. I do have gnomes in the build. There is a gnome. But he is not working at the carnival. At least not as a guy behind the stalls. Maybe he could be the carnival barker? Is that what that's called? That seems wrong. Barker seems wrong. Maybe it's a word that sounds like barker? Or maybe I'm wrong entirely, and the name of this position is something entirely different. Who knows? And while we are going for this sort of rundown, abandoned look, it is also a working carnival in the woods to lure in the children, and then they never leave. Because that's spooky carnivals for you, I guess. Seems pretty stereotypical, but it's all I got. It might have been fun to read you guys an urban legend, or retell one to you. Urban legends really fall into that fairy tale space for me. Obviously they are different than fairy tales, but I kind of put them together in my mind. I really enjoy both of them. Creepypastas not so much, but actual urban legends. Let me know how you'd feel if I did one of those abandoned house on the hill kind of where the children dare the people to go into the haunted house and spend the night. Let me know if you would like that, because I'm building a haunted house anyway, so we can just fold it in there. As long as nobody verbally objects, I think that is a thing that I am going to do. So spoilers for later videos, I guess. I don't know, can you spoil build videos? I mean, in all likelihood, you'll probably end up with that tomorrow, because we are doing this without planning first. Like if I set a schedule where it was like, you have to do this build on this day, I would be miserable. But I mean, that's why that's not what we do. We just kind of go. These little pictures I'm putting on the wall here are from those custom codes, and I'm gonna do the wall, and it's not gonna look good. But then we're gonna turn the lights off, because apparently when you ask me to do a spooky build, the lights go off. Couldn't tell you why. But I do really think the non-walls bits also looks really good with the lights on, so I think maybe I'm gonna put that on my island. I'm just gonna steal it, because I do not know how to do exteriors, and this feels kind of like an exterior. So I'll just put it outside. No one needs to know. I guess all of you will know. None of you are probably gonna see my island. Nobody's probably gonna see my island. So, doesn't matter. And I mean, I built it, I can steal it if I want to. I have to say, this may be my favorite build I've done. Let me know what you think we should call this place, because I just kind of panicked when he asked me, and so it just stays the way it is. But we have made ourselves to the reveal. If you like this build, or just had a good time hanging out with me, you could hit the like button. You can leave a comment down below about the name of the carnival, or how you feel about me talking urban legends at you, or literally anything at all. And if you think you might like to do this again sometime, you can hit that subscribe button. And of course, as always, I'll see y'all tomorrow for more fun Halloween goodness. Are you enjoying this as much as I am? Because I am having an absolute great time. Goodbye!